Hey, Jeff Raghavan, Chief Growth Officer with Social Native. I'm here with Lori Keith, Vice President of Media for the Ad Council. Lori, it's great to have you.
Thank you so much for having me here. I love being in LA, as you know, and I'm excited to talk about Social Native today.
So Lori, tell me a little bit more about the Ad Council and your role there.
Yeah, so the Ad Council is a 501c3 nonprofit. We've been around since 1942. We are a unique intersection between the advertising and creative agencies in the US. They are developing and creating the advertising campaigns that you see. Our clients are government agencies and nonprofits that are tackling the most critical issues in America. And the media companies in the US donate the airspace and time to ensure that this, creative, these public service messages are getting to the right audience. As VP of Media at the Ad Council, my responsibility is to work with large-scale media and tech companies, primarily on the West Coast. I'm based in San Francisco, and I work with them to not only secure donated media, but build large-scale social good partnerships. My priority accounts include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest, Amazon. And I work with each company to really cater messaging that really speaks to that audience and to that platform.
So Lori, there's a ton of companies out there. Why did you choose Social Native?
Yeah, so I think it was around 2 years ago, we were launching our Save the Food campaign, which is with the NRDC, and it raises awareness that 40% of food is wasted in the US. And we thought this would be a perfect campaign to partner with Social Native because we were able to select 60 creators, I think over 60 creators that took a photo of a food product, and with that product image, they also talked about the issue of food waste in the country and really the resources that go into producing that product and getting that product on the shelf. A lot of people just go to the grocery store and they eat the food, but they don't realize the resources that go into making that food. So if you waste it, it's a big issue. So being able to work with 60 plus creators and getting unique content across all different types of food products was really groundbreaking for us. So that's why we continue to work with Social Native.
In a few words, or as many words as you want, what are some of the benefits that you've received from Social Native?
Yeah, I mean, there's many. I think the one that really rises to the top is the ability to work with creators across the country that are passionate about these issues and these causes that are affecting millions of Americans. And so being able to work with a specific creator that is able to use his creative energy his or her creative energy to develop a piece of creative about this issue, and having hundreds of pieces of content that is very unique that we then have the rights to use beyond just the Social Native campaign has been really important to us. It's obviously, with people consuming content more and more on social platforms, it's important to us to make sure that we have a voice across platforms, and it's coming not just from a sponsor post, but it's coming from organic people.
If you got a phone call and somebody said, "Hey Lori, I know that you've worked with Social Native, we're thinking about it," what would you tell them? Like, why should they work with Social Native?
Yeah, I think it's really a win-win-win situation, right? The Ad Council wins because we get to partner with a creator that has really raised their hand and said, I'm passionate about this issue, or I'm passionate about this topic. So we know they're going to take the creation of the content really seriously. It's a win for the creator because, creators want to get behind issues that they care about, and they want to stand for something. And so to be able to be part of an Ad Council campaign and be able to lend their creative voice and talent to a campaign, I think is probably really satisfying to them. And I think just for the community of people that are seeing this content in their newsfeed and being able to see that a creator that they follow is really passionate about this, that is really inspiring to them, and will hopefully create change and really improve lives, which is ultimately what we want to do.
Lori, thanks so much for coming to our studio. It was great to spend the afternoon with you and learn a little bit more about the Ad Council and everything that you're doing with Social Native.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me, and we're just super grateful to be working with Social Native and excited for future projects together.
Happy to have you whenever you want to come down.